Do that again.
Yeah, Richard, do your dances.
Do your dance again.
I'm just gonna put a mask on. We have masks here.
Oh, you don't gotta put a mask on. It's okay, babe.
Come on, roll it.
You don't gotta put on no mask. Cause then I won't be able to hear you.
Because I was scratching my face up.
You're good.
All right.
So, yeah, keep it up so I can hear you. So, I'm with Richard Blanco, right?
Yes, yes.
All right, Richard. How old are you?
I am 42.
42?
Yes.
Where are you from?
I'm from Texas. I'm from Corpus
Texas?
Christi, Texas. Corpus Christi, Texas. Corpus Christi, Texas. Social Media Savages is my company, and documenting me. Thank you for assisting us and helping us and donating all these clothes straight to the people. Our clothes are very valuable, especially in the winter. And you have enough so we don't fight over each other, and you know how to do it. Thank you, because there's a bum rush that can come.
Of course.
As soon as someone knows that someone's handing out good things, thank you so much. So
you're welcome.
Well, at least I get a chance to actually change some of our clothing, because it's been getting very cold. So now that we have some sweaters and shirts, it's also easier for us. If you haven't noticed, in our homeless world, we get clothes donated a lot, and it's harder for us to keep up with hygiene sometimes. So having clothes like this, we usually dispose of them or we wash them one time, or someone else gets them. So we usually wear most clothes one time, and because also bed bugs and other things like that start to build up. So you have the social animal and all these clothes. I'd like to thank you and tell you why the processes that we have in our lives are a little bit different from yours. And so having clothing and plenty of it is very useful and very valuable, but it's very hard for us to carry it around and wash it and keep up with those types of things unless we have one set of clothes. But now it's winter, so now we have two sets of clothes with another set over it, and so thank you.
You're very welcome. So where did you say you were from?
I'm from Corpus Christi, Texas.
Corpus Christi, Texas. So what brings you out here to Colorado?
The atmosphere, the elevation, the teams, the great bud, the mushrooms, bud, mushrooms, decriminalization and legalization of the marijuana boom. And I wanted to make a couple of innovations associated with this new industry, and same thing with the mushrooms. Mushrooms are a brand new thing, and that is actually being used to help people get off of dope, such as like methadone would be used. So that's pretty wicked. It's damn good. So we have a chance to develop new phenoms really quick. We have a lot of people that are interested in it, and it's not as harsh as sometimes maybe alcohol can be, or other heavy duty drugs that they say. But because of the whole thing of seeing things and heard of bad trips, so educate yourselves on it, everybody, and be safe, and and stay clean.
So you like to do weed and mushrooms?
Yes.
What else do you do?
So I just do weed. I'm here to do weed and mushrooms. Yes. Oh, I'm an animal trainer. So it's like, so one of my things right now would be, since we're having new phenoms, is being able to teach the dog after they know how to do COVID, also know how to do CDC, all the diseases to outbreak and pandemic. And they can work, so we don't murder them. So I'm working with nonprofit no kills. Yeah, so we're trying to teach the dogs to try to teach the animals to be more valuable to our system and society. By one thing would be able to smell the bed bugs, all that other stuff I just talked about. But what are we doing? Oh yeah, teaching the dogs how to smell the mushrooms and the weed, for the quality of weed, this type of weed, the strains, the quality, the percentage of it. And so this is one of our products where we fix the release. It's called Dope Dog, and it's only $1. And Dope Dog has all the legal and all the legal boundaries for every state. It's a digital product, but it also has the hard copy. And if you get yours for your state, sorry for the plug, you get yours for your state, it has all the legal. Same thing with our paraphernalia line. Our paraphernalia has all the laws, how to do it right, how to hide it, and what the dog can smell, how they smell it. So having your own dog to smell your system, to see if there's fungus, to see if there's parasites, to see if it's mature, see the quality of dope that you're growing. All this can be done with the animal's sense and sensibilities, the sensibilities of their olfactory, olfactification, and how to just basically get my dog high. Yes, and I do, and my dog enjoys it. It's one of those things though, how we get moody. So if I don't get him his little buzz today, just like everybody else, he starts to get a little cranky. So
where's your dog at?
My dog, he's over here behind the the trailer, watching my tent, making sure no one goes in. We teach security. They also help with OD. The animals be trained to smell when someone has had maybe the deadly concoction, deadly mix.
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl.
So how big is fentanyl out here on the streets?
My dog would tell me what quality fentanyl it is, what it's cut with, because it's in everything. You know, it's a quality drug, and it's really cheap. It's in everything.
The blues?
They put it inside the meth too. Thank you. I'd like to thank everybody. I always keep Narcan on you guys, for real. I really do mean that. And we just lost a friend, and because we had saved another friend, and that one time, that day of not having Narcan, it really is important. So I'd like to thank Colorado again for just giving that to us, giving that to the homeless, giving that to those having the cure for Hep C, encouraging that, keeping the people clean. They're really doing it. You know what I'm saying? You come over here, Colorado, and start your life over, and at the age of 55 instead of 65, or it's younger for you, that you can retire. And then because of all these services now that we offer. So get into the services, get you a house in downtown Colorado, in downtown Denver, that costs about $2,000. But if you're disabled or you're a veteran, then you can get the same house and at half the price. Next to nothing for free. So they don't want you to be homeless. It's very cold out here now. Oh man, it's bad. I've had people lose fingers, feet, toes. Know about frostbite.
How do you stay warm at night?
Okay, we use alcohol. And most of the people don't want to.
Drinking alcohol?
No, that's a good idea. No, a lot of people, and that's how my friend lost his toes, because he drinks. But he got lost in the snow, and just, but it's basically we burn alcohol, hand sanitizer. All the porta potties, Rob, we take all this porta potties, anything that's hand sanitizer, we can light it up. And it doesn't burn. It doesn't leave, like, it's not bad. While if you throw plastic, throw cardboard in it, it starts to smoke. It gets your lungs dirty real quick. You'll see it on your hands. You can see it on your face. All that's supposed to be inside your lungs, and it is. So we don't want it there. So people, thank you for donating. And we also use a lot of canisters, green canisters, that heat. But with that, knowing that, hey, how many people know a person with a heater buddy? Like everybody, but when you're homeless, almost everybody has another one of these tools that we're using modern. So it's like, hey, heater buddy, explosion. Because we're also stoners. What is it? I don't know. Because yes, this explosion thing is happening, and it's happened a couple times, 3 times, off the same type of heater buddy. So making sure that your shit's secured. And one thing that we're real scared of, especially since we do fentanyl or opioids, is that you'll fall asleep and your shit catches on fire because you left something on, and when it catches fire, you don't feel nothing, and we love you, brother. And that you get gone, you know what I'm saying? So we have a lot of care and compassion for people. So we're trying to. That's why we don't encourage fires. But at the same time, if you said, heater buddies, if you leave the gas on, and he woke up in the middle of the night, he just wanted to smoke a cigarette, just in the middle of the night, it's time to smoke. He just left it on, it stayed off, and it filled up his tent enough. So it blew him up, but he lived. And he
blew him up, huh?
Just had no hair. He shot like 20 feet in there. He was good. He was close to going into shock. But because he was on, you know what I'm saying? The pain and all that stuff. So
on the drugs.
Yeah. So we care for you, brother. And this is like sorry for the whole plug and having the when you do this the report. You have to have things you got to tell the people.
If there's one thing that you would want people out there to know, maybe a younger kid watching, what would you say to them?
Oh, okay. It's so hard because there's so many things that are so valuable in this world that we can share with them. But knowing that there's so many ranges of them being able to communicate with adults, do they need an adult in life where they're at? If I told you how to get rich in like 3 or 4 sentences, and then you had a stream of income, 1 of 3, you'll start to have this jargon or list of things that you know how to speak about, that consistently talk about money and how you make money and how fast you make money. So knowing how to make money is really easy now because we have cell phones. I have a YouTube channel, knowing how to make YouTube money. So
what's your YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel is Social Media Savages. It's a social media
Social Media Savages.
Social Media Savages, and what we're doing is we're going to start crowdfunding the homeless people, everybody that's homeless, with assisted crowdsourcing from the colleges. So where you're at, your local college is going to help you. You have some straight A students and people that are helping you with sobriety if you have a problem with that. But still, while you're still getting sober, man, we want you to go ahead and get your crowdfunding, get your house out. Get your house. Get all the paperwork in. We will send you an assistant with the Assistant Army, another company that's working with us. The Assistant Army is going to send you an assistant. The assistant if you had somebody that could do everything for you for a day, it's just for the kids too, and it was like an adult, you know, and say, now just imagine if this person can do it for you, and here's his book on how to get rich, Laptop Millionaire, okay? So, and if you're very young, you might have to have somebody read that to you, or you know what I'm saying? So what you're doing is you're actually going to get some information on what it is to make internet money, how to make internet money, and I don't think there's any difference between the adults and the children. So in fact, your children, remember kids, when you start to get money and start to get rich, don't forget to tell your parents, okay?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, because there's nothing that starts happening when money starts to come in. So there's nothing that happens to, hey, parents. Remember, parents are still doing this 9 to 5, and the internet just kind of came out to a certain extent. They don't see it the same way. And if your children catch on to this, now you have the adults that are sitting there saying, remember, don't forget to tell your kids. This is something that you pass on to your kids. So, I'm starting a live reality RPG game, live reality role-playing game. It's called Recon Reality. It starts off like they're killing all the dogs, you know what I'm saying? They're killing all the cats because we can't have places or homes for them. So now we're going to teach them how to smell for COVID. We're contacting the World Health Organization, sir. And it's choose